Hey there, future Wall Street wizards. Ever feel like the economy is a roller coaster you can't get off? Newsflash, you're not alone. Lately, the global economy has been sputtering like an old jalopy, and even seasoned investors are feeling the heat. Remember those sky-high stock prices we used to see? Yeah, those days might be on pause. From Main Street to Wall Street, everyone's feeling the squeeze. Remember the Rona and all the chaos it unleashed? Turns out, the after effects are still lingering like a bad smell. Add to that some geopolitical drama and you've got yourself a recipe for economic indigestion. But hold your horses. Before you ditch your dreams of becoming the next Warren Buffett, take a deep breath. Just because the economy is throwing a tantrum doesn't mean your financial goals are doomed. Remember, every cloud has a silver lining, and this economic downturn might just be your chance to snag some sweet investment deals. So, buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to dive deep into the world of economic slowdowns, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. What exactly is an economic slowdown? In a nutshell, it's like the economy hitting the snooze button. Instead of growing at a healthy clip, things start to cool down. Businesses sell less, people buy less, and the whole shebang slows to a crawl. Think of it like this. Remember that time you really wanted a new video game, but your allowance was running low? That's kind of what's happening to the global economy right now. People and businesses are tightening their belts, spending less, and waiting for sunnier financial days. Now, a slowdown isn't the same as a recession. That's a whole other beast we won't get into today. It's more like the economy tapping the brakes instead of slamming them on. But even a slowdown can have a ripple effect, impacting everything from stock prices to job growth. The good news? Economic slowdowns are a natural part of the economic cycle. It's like the weather. You have sunny days, rainy days, and everything in between. The key is to be prepared for whatever mother economy throws your way. So, who's the party pooper reigning on our economic parade? Turns out there's no single culprit, but a whole gang of villains conspiring to slow things down. First up, we've got the lingering effects of the pandemic. Remember those supply chain disruptions and crazy inflation rates? Yeah, those haven't magically disappeared. They're still wreaking havoc on businesses and consumers alike. Then there's the geopolitical drama unfolding on the world stage. Trade wars, political instability, and you know what are all adding fuel to the fire, making investors jittery and businesses hesitant to spend. And let's not forget about those pesky interest rate hikes. Central banks around the world are like the fun police, trying to tame inflation by raising interest rates. While this might help in the long run, it also makes borrowing more expensive, putting a damper on business investment and economic growth. It's a perfect storm of economic woes, but don't despair. Remember, even in the darkest of times, there's always opportunity knocking. Feeling the pinch? How the slowdown impacts newbies. Like you now, you might be thinking, okay, Jim, this economic slowdown thing sounds like a real drag, but how does it actually affect me? Well, my friend, whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, a global economic slowdown can impact your portfolio in a few key ways. First off, stock prices tend to get jittery when the economy slows down. Remember that dream of getting rich quick in the stock market? Yeah, that might have to wait. With businesses facing uncertainty, their stock prices can fluctuate like a yo-yo, making it trickier to pick winners. Second, interest rates on savings accounts and bonds might not be as juicy as you'd like. Remember that emergency fund you're trying to build? Well, with interest rates struggling to keep up with inflation, your money might not grow as fast as you'd hoped. But hey, chin up. It's not all doom and gloom. A slowdown can actually present some golden opportunities for savvy investors. More on that in the next section. Don't panic, invest smart. Tips for navigating the storm. All right, enough with the doom and gloom. It's time to put on our game faces and figure out how to navigate this economic slowdown like the financial rock stars we are. Remember, Fortune favors the bold, especially during times of uncertainty. First things first, don't panic. I know it's tempting to sell everything and hide your money under the mattress when the market gets shaky, but trust me, that's the last thing you want to do. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Instead of panicking, focus on building a diversified portfolio that can weather any storm. Think of it like this. You wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, would you? Same goes for your investments. Spread your bets across different asset classes like stocks, bonds, and real estate to minimize your risk. Second, this might sound counterintuitive, but a slowdown can actually be a great time to buy stocks at a discount. Think of it like Black Friday for investors. With prices down, you have the opportunity to snag some bargains and position yourself for big gains when the market eventually recovers. Just remember to do your research and invest in companies with strong fundamentals. Finally, don't be afraid to seek out expert advice. Talk to a financial advisor, do your research, and stay informed about market trends. Knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay ahead. In the world of investing, knowledge is king, especially during a global economic slowdown. The more you know about the market and the factors driving it, the better equipped you'll be to make smart investment decisions. Think of it like this. You wouldn't go on a cross-country road trip without a map, would you? Investing is no different. You need to know where you're going and how to get there. And that requires staying informed. So, how do you stay ahead of the curve? It's simple. Read everything you can get your hands on. Financial news websites, investment blogs, books by investing legends. Soak it all up like a sponge. And don't forget about the power of social media. Follow financial experts, join investing communities, and engage in discussions about the market. You'll be amazed at how much you can learn from others who are passionate about investing. Your next move, join the movement for a brighter financial future. Listen up, future Warren Buffetts. The global economy might be going through a rough patch, but that doesn't mean your financial dreams have to be put on hold. In fact, this slowdown might just be the wake-up call you need to take control of your finances and build a brighter future. Remember, investing isn't just about making money, it's about building a better life for yourself and your loved ones. It's about achieving financial freedom, pursuing your passions, and leaving a legacy that matters. So what are you waiting for? The time to act is now. Take the first step towards financial empowerment by educating yourself, exploring your options, and taking control of your financial destiny. Please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed my video, subscribe to my channel for more useful content.